know what weapon drops. Um, okay, but there is a couple decent rockets. So for this encounter, there's 3 different plates. You split up pretty much 2 on each plate. We have to stand on the plates to build the spire. If you let a Minotaur stand on the plate, it will stop the progression. It's pretty easy in regards to, so if Lone, you're there. Lone, why don't you go with Dark, and yeah. Well, yeah, over there, just so we have 2 at each plate. Okay. Oh, he's over there, yeah. But yeah, it's not too hard. So you'll see behind us, like where we spawned in, that spire will, a tower will form, and that unlocks the door. I do not have any special. But yeah, you see the Vex tower behind us is getting built. If the little ads get on the plate, it's fine. It doesn't disrupt it. It's just the Minotaur or Praetorian, whatever, the asshole in the purple shield. But yeah, Presage is another one. And then, what is it? Is it Blowout? It's an arc one that comes from Nightfalls. Hothead, thank you. I'm sorry. Blowout comes. Hothead is a very good one for arc. Especially if you're a hunter that uses Mask of Baccharis. Because that comes with explosive light. I have an older one that has, black powder on it. I don't know if you can still get that roll to drop, to be honest. You can re-roll it at Shaxx. Blowout, okay. So it won't be a new job? Yeah, you can re-roll it. You can re-roll it with Zavala. It's only the Adept version. Yeah, it's only the Adept version that you can't re-roll it if you haven't got it to drop Adept. So then, I mean, who knows? We'll see what they do for the GMs tomorrow. So this is the first chest. You most likely won't get much. Yeah, mod and some spoils, which you need spoils these days to use your harmonic resonance. But we'll go for the secret chest as well, just so you know where it is. Yeah, I just got spoils. Have I done it in my Warlock? I think I ended up having to come as a, I had to switch my Warlock for Atheon. It's probably not. But that first chest, once you've come through it, is the only place you can get your class item to drop. And the class item, so, I have over 100, I have like 152 clears, I think, right now. Guess how many it took to, as I fall into the wall. It was 47 for me to get Vex. Guess how many it took for me to get the Titan mark? 151. Yeah, I was so mad at this point because people were like, "Well, you could just like roll for it." I'm like, "No, at this point, it's principle. The game is going to give it to me." Like you could. Oh, hang on. So it's gonna be. Where are you? It's gonna be right. I don't know if you can see me shooting.
No, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, come around. I don't know if I can hop back there. And I. Let me see if I can get back to you. Oh, I can. Hang on.
Guardian down.
Where are you? Did you go through the little side door?
Down. I'm on the side door. I can't remember where the leg is.
Can I get all the way back up there? Maybe. Mantle! Mantle! Nope, it wasn't gonna let me mantle.
Here. Come this way. Right?
I don't know if you're able to get... Do you... When you went through the... You see where there was a bunch of our sparrows where you kind of like jump off the side and then there's a little hole in the wall. Did you go through that? Okay.
Guardian down.
How can I get to you? No, I do want to show you though. The question is, are you going to be able to get out or get to the end?
If you come to the bend.
Oh yeah, there is that way if he goes that way.
Yeah, we're axes. Guardian down.
Oh, I can go here. Okay.
You can go. Yeah, you can go all the way up to
No, I almost made it. Okay. Oh, I missed the mantle. I was trying to see if I could get back up the other way. Probably if I had strand, but I do not have strand on right now, so.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Okay. Yeah, there's overload, but honestly, I just melt him before he... So this is the same kind of concept as standing on the plates. You see the this Conflex doodad dude here, the glowing thing right back. There's 3 different spawn points: middle, left, right. We'll split up into 2s again. Essentially, we have to kill everything and keep it from stacking to the confluxes. There'll be some murder turkeys, wyverns. An overload minotaur will spawn every once in a while, but like I said, he's pretty meltable. Like 2 fire, 2 rockets, and he's gone. And then the Templar, big dude in the middle, will be trying to shoot you. You can't shoot him. Just kind of stay out of his way. The only thing that you have to pay attention to is what are they called? The heretic. I think that's what they're called. The fanatics, thank you. Heretic, fanatics, same difference. The fanatic ones, when they die, they leave the Vex goop, like the Vex goop, Kamiwummies, whatever, on the floor. It'll be like a glowing circular thing. It looks a lot like Witherhoard if you're colorblind like me. If you step in it, it'll say you are marked for negation, and it'll like little weird lines will kind of be on the edges of your screen. You will have to cleanse in the middle, and if you step in that, just let us know. One of us will tell you when to go, like where to go. Cleansing is right if you see where that circular is in the middle. If nobody's cleansed per session, which what the fuck is his name? He does like a ritual every Templar. He does it like a pulsate ritual, and I don't know how often, but yeah, it'll kill you if you're not cleansed before he does that. But once somebody cleanses, it goes away until the next like cycle. So if more than one person, so if you get marked, just say you're going to cleanse, because if somebody else needs to cleanse too, you both need to time it going in the middle together, because it's kind of like a one-time use. Fair enough. You just pretty much murder things. So use your super when needed. Don't hold out on it. Enough heavy and everything drops here, you should be good to go. So everybody rallied? YOLO! And if you have trouble with Overload or Wyvern, just call it out mid, left, right, and somebody will come over. Yeah, I'm halfway through the other 2 plates that are back here, like right now. Now there's 2 more for them to stack at, essentially. Or sacrifice themselves. And you just have to protect them all. But they come out of specific areas. It's not like it's random, so you just cover the spawn areas. You're not wrong. Well. Yeah, I have most Titans like to bully the support ads and stand right down at one of those things and just leave a hammer in sunspots. Yeah, go down in the middle. And just make sure when you jump out, you don't step in more of it. Right? Yep, see, now see how the glow went away? Yeah, especially at the spawn points, yes. I will say for the master version of this, Witherhoard is kind of almost a must. Well, he's kind of gone. You. Oh, I am. Hang on, I stepped in it. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, because I jumped in right as he pulsated. We might be done. Actually, it might be. Nice. See? Very easy. So for this part, in the Discord, there is... Oh my god, if this monitor keeps... I don't know what's wrong. I have a monitor, but it doesn't matter which HDMI cord I switched to. What? Must be nice. So for this part, let's see, what's the channel on here? There is a channel on here, yeah, Volta Glass channel, and then it says, it'll be, it's the I'm just gonna put it in this chat one. Yeah, where there's oracles, and so essentially what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be pretty much doing the same thing as before, defending points. But this time, the whole being able to count to 7 comes in. And you don't have to worry about stepping in the goo. You still need to understand the cleanse mechanic, because if we mess up shooting the oracles, we'll all get marked for negation, and then we'll all have to, somebody will say come to the middle, run to the middle, so we'll all come to the middle, we'll stand outside the circle, and then somebody will go 1 2 3, and then we can go in the cleanse, and that will keep us from wiping. If you're looking at that map or whatever, what's going to happen is there'll be oracles, it'll start as 3 oracles will spawn in a random order. And if you're like me, you will hear those chimes in your sleep at this point. I swear I do sometimes, like I wake up to hearing them. So this is mid. Right here, 1 spawns here. It looks like this thing, kind of. I'm not going to shoot it because that starts the encounter. Xeno one-shots it. Fusions will one-shot it, like if you're right next to it. Shotguns, depending on the frame, will 1 or 2 shot it. Scouts do it rather quickly. Snipers one shot. Bows. Swords. Swords, I don't even know if swords do it. I did watch a video where an entire 6-man of hunters with the exotic arms used glaives for all of the Vogue. All of Vogue. It's kind of funny. So I know glaives can take them out. So L1 is here. L2 is here. L3 is right over here. R3 is right here. R2 is right here. And R1 is right here. If you want to impress the girl, you can have Xeno, you can stand right here, you can see them all and one-shot them all in one-man oracles. I don't fully recommend that unless you have reserves on and you pretty much mute and deafen so you don't hear everybody else talking. That's fine. While this is going on, hobgoblins will spawn out on these far towers and they will snipe you. They are a pain in the ass. Xeno one-shots them as well. Typically, how we normally do it is either every person gets one oracle, and then whoever is middle will take like mid and L1 back here, and everybody else gets the other one. Or we still do the whole 2 left, 2 right, 2 mid, and one person gets oracles, the other one does ad clear. But what will happen is it'll start, 3 will chime in a random order, it'll do it again, and then the 3rd time all 3 of them appear at once, and we have to shoot them in the order that they appeared. So I find it's easiest and best that if everybody's standing near one and say I'm assigned to mid and Lone over there has L3, if mine chimes first, I'm going to count off 1, and Lone's going to count off 2 because his comes second, and then Dat is going to count off 3 because he has L1, and so it'll be 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then they all spawn at once, and then as I shoot mine and as mine goes away, I say 1, so then Lone knows to start shooting his, and then he says 2, and then when he's done saying 2, Dat will shoot his. So that way we all know we're on page and in order. They do show up on your feed where your buffs and debuffs are, but if you're trying to manage more than one oracle, you don't necessarily have time to fully pay attention to that. Read and run around and shoot. It is helpful if everybody just counts it off. It's not complicated, just requires communication and counting. But I still feel like this is less coordination and communication than lanterns. We've done lanterns, we can do anything. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna... Why don't you do L2 and I'll do L1 and mid. And then Dat, why don't you help cover ads on right? And I can't remember who said they were gonna try to do dark. Okay, and then Errol, you want to help kind of cover ads mid and left? And then if for some reason we do mess up, don't freak out. All we have to do is come and cleanse, and then the oracles chime in the same exact order they were before. So it's not like we have to relearn a new order real quick, because it is a little like you feel rushed, but if you have to cleanse and then come back to your spots because the oracles will start chiming as you're going up the stairs. Don't worry. They're going in the same exact order. So if somebody went, I was 4 instead of 5, then you know that it's going to be the same once we're done cleansing. Alright? Yeah, it's going to come right in front of this, yeah, right here.
Yeah, okay.
And then you'll have assholes that spawn there, there, and there. So you...
Go into the salted glass thing at the top.
Yeah, we put it in the VC one too. If you want to pull it up to make it bigger. You'll see it. It makes a noise. You'll hear it. It pops up. It makes a little noise. And it's pretty bright. It's not super tiny. But you kind of do want something a little bit on the longer range to be able to reach it and get the snipers. But yeah. Yeah, machines can do it pretty well. But alright. Yep. But alright, we're gonna start this. The fanatics do not... You don't have to worry about goo this time around. Just... Don't go in there. Okay. I have 2. See? Now it'll be 4. And then it'll go to 5 and the 6 and the 7. The 1. One. 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 I think I have 5. I think that's 5. 1. 5. Okay, so I have 1. 5.
Guardian down.
6 and 7. Oh, you want to get 6 and 7? My pleasure. Oh, okay. I got 6 and 7. Six, 7. Yeah, those snipers aren't fun. But congratulations. You all can count to 7. And you all know how to communicate. You have no idea. I have been stuck on that encounter for hours. So the challenge for this one is that nobody can shoot the same oracle twice. So the best way to manage that is you put everybody at a location, and after each chime, you rotate clockwise. So that nobody is shooting the same one twice. Which is really chaotic during Master and you have champions mods. Yeah, that's true too. You can have everybody do a solo, but so this is DPS. So if you got your rockets, Thunder Crash, Gathering Storm, Blades. I have a well. Yep. Good old punch. So for this one, normally how it goes, and I don't know if anybody wants to run Relic or not. So how the encounter starts is he picks this Relic up, and he has to hold it to charge it. Big Fugly spawns here, and he has a shield. In order for us to break the shield, we have to shoot 3 oracles. And then, so we have to disrupt a song. We shoot the oracles, and then the relic is the only thing that he can pop at it to break his shield. Then, once his shield is broken, we will come here for DPS. And what the relic runner will do while we're doing DPS is he will run around with it and come to certain locations to block the block him from teleporting. So if you see like a weird circle with a beam coming out, I don't even know what color of a circle is because my color. Okay, yeah. So one of the circles is here. So this is kind of like, you want to say this is front left. There's another one back here, back left. Another one back here, which is back right. And then front right is up here. And then this is also one that's mid. There is a challenge where you have to let him, which I have not yet to complete because nobody wants to deal with it because it's a clusterfuck. There is a challenge where you have to let him teleport everywhere and you cannot block him. Which means you have to, every time he teleports, it restarts the song and he gets a shield. Which means you have to shoot 3 oracles again, let the relic build up to a super so it can pop the shield, and it takes forever. But if you have a decent relic runner and he does not get detained, if you see him in a weird, I don't know what you want to call it, grid bubble. Yeah, it looks like a bubble from Div, except it's multicolored. Shoot him out of it immediately. He takes priority over DPS. If Relic Runner says, I'm detained, you have to shoot him out. It's the only way he can get out. If you're running Relic, you go to one of those spots, and how you keep him from teleporting, it's whatever the mechanism on your button or controller to block for sword is how you block or cleanse from the Relic. So it's not too hard. Most of us kind of just chill back here, stay in the car here. 1 or 2 of us will be, we can grab the first 3 oracles. I feel like that's just so much simpler than trying to do the stupid cheese because nobody seems to be able to do the quote-unquote cheese. As far as I know, you can no longer do that. Yeah. Yeah. So the only way I also have known of you being able to break your shield is if you drop a nade at your feet right before you get it. But I don't know how you can tell you can get it. Yeah. But as far as I know, since What's-His-Face did it solo, they went and patched a bunch of stuff to make it impossible for solo again. Duo is for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. How long has this thing been out? I think Duo's been the most common. Yeah, I think for the last 2 years, a duo has been the only other possibility. So everybody else will kind of hang around the back. I can try to keep paying attention to any oracles that spawn on the left side. Somebody wants to watch the right side, and then who else had well? Okay. And then Arrow, you can do first well. And he'll tell us when he's getting ready to pop the shield because he has to wait for the super to build on the relic. So, all right, should be good to go. Oh, are you paying attention to oracles over here, Lone? Okay. Oh, there's one over here. I don't know which one it is though. Hang on. I have two. I don't know where one is. Two. I don't know where the relic went. Alright, so... I don't... Alright, go ahead and DPS, and I'll do this. We're gonna have to do oracles again. Yeah, we're gonna have to just... might be able to... Actually, yeah. Yeah, once you shoot the 3 oracles, just run back to the DPS point as fast as possible. Look at that thunder crash. Oh no, I'm out of bullets. Don't worry, I am the bullet. I have 3 back here. Alright, if you're not shooting an oracle, go back to DPS. Three. Everybody come back to DPS. Front right. There we go. See? Well, if you can keep them there, it's so much easier. You can one phase them and nobody wants to do anything else. Do we have a hunter? Wait, before we drop down. Do we have a hunter? Yeah, I would still say if you can put invis on now and just invis us at that one corner, it just helps. Just you'll see. Yeah, for Gorgons. If since this is farmable, after reset tomorrow, I will gladly help you do the Gorgon challenge, where you have to kill 2 within 10 seconds. Bring Wardcliff.
Yes.
That's okay. Yeah, all we just need is 1 smoke bomb halfway through. I never played D1. I understand from D1 you could kill all the Gorgons. Here you cannot. And yeah, they will respawn. They keep coming back even if you clear them all out. So the point of this encounter is you cannot kill everything, which I know is hard for some people to walk past something and not kill it. Let it go. The whole point of this is to get by without being spotted. If a Gorgon sees you, it wipes us all. If you're around them, do not jump, do not sword dash, do not use a weapon, do not use a nade. Just walk or run. We're gonna... Do we have everybody?
There's a lovely map.
Yeah. That map doesn't make sense to me though, unless you've actually run it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna... Oh, we're gonna wait till he goes by. Why are you over there, buddy? Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. And don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't jump. And that includes if you go up on a high ledge and it causes you to kind of like jump down, that jump is detected. He's floating in the air, so we're gonna walk. The mistake a lot of teams make is right here. They go quickly around the corner on this bump, and it causes the jump. But we're gonna team huddle here. And Lone, do you by chance have a smoke yet? Alright, so there we go. And then we're just gonna calmly walk by. Don't run or jump. Then we go right in through here. And you all have to make it together at the same time. If one of you gets detected, I think we can... Oh no! Woofy, where'd you go? We're gonna wait. Maybe? Yes. Another cheese you can do for this is, as long as everybody still has rocket ammo, once you get down to the bottom of that long drop, everybody kills themselves but one person runs through. Once they run through it, the Gorgons disappear and everybody else can self-revive them. Okay. Yeah, it takes forever, and it sometimes causes them to detect you. The best is to start going as soon as you spawn in, because they're still kind of in their floaty lull. And then we will meet here. Team huddle. Team huddle, team huddle. No sword dashing, please. Do we have a smoke again?
I'm just using it.
I know. Okay. I have PTSD from swords and lanterns.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just using it to see what the Gorgon is.
There are 2 people that have lost their sword privileges around me. Not you. Another team I was with. I was like, you're done. Don't. No. Do we have a smoke? Yes, we're ready. Smoke, please. And go. And you can do this without the smoke. Yeah, you cannot jump. You cannot jump. You cannot sprint. You just have to walk quickly.
jump once, but double jumping seems to trigger the most. Single jumps still trigger them.
Yeah, no jumping at all. Just walk quickly. No sprinting. Yeah, just W, press forward. Yeah, be a Titan, pretty much. You can sprint up to that corner. Like, we can sprint here. But it does detect sprint.
Yeah, see, it's still, no, it's still text.
It sprints once you go around this corner. You're so close to them, it will detect sprint. Well, you were invis. Well, yeah, it's up until here. It's around this corner.
There is a way to get across as well.
Yeah, you can go above, but I've found more people get detected jumping than just doing this. Because if you mess up and fall, you can't get back up there without running back and you'll get detected. All right.
Nearly there. I said, but normally by merely I just recover through walks. Ready?
Don't jump. Don't jump.
Scores.
You cannot jump. You- Because somebody jumped. Yeah, that's why I'm saying don't sprint because the invis goes away, and if you're mid sprint, it will immediately detect you.
Sprinting constant mobility. Sprinting, throwing a nade.
Emoting, any of yeah. So look, yeah. So just we don't want anybody to know we're here. You hear them when they get closer to you. They make those like more frequent high-pitched noises. And he's on alert right now, so you can tell he's like something's around, but he's not sure. And he's looking. But then when they go up, hang on, wait, let's get this dude to get out of the way. I don't want him. He's on alert. I just want him to go away. Okay. W, nothing else. Don't go too high up against the wall. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try it with, okay. Everybody sprint as soon as we spawn in and follow me, and we're gonna try to get to this point when they're still looking up in the sky, and we're just gonna walk and not rely on the invis. Because once it gets to a certain point, they start to get in, like, detect mode. The longer you stay in the cave, the more alert and aware they become. Okay. Do not sprint. Walk. Don't go too high on the wall. Or that is considered a jump. Go in there. Who am I missing? There we go. Come on. There we go. Perfect. It is appreciated. So that is the official cheese. That is the official cheese. If you can get through, if you can get there fast enough while he's still looking up, and before they start like to tick up. Yeah. So this is, you can wait it out. They do spawn.
Guardian down.
Then this one spawns. And then this one spawns. And then one more. These three spawn. And then you can make it all the way
Guardian down.
to the wall. That was very weird. Then you're gonna hug the little shelf.
Guardian down.
There is further to the right down the cliff. There's stepping points that don't disappear or vanish. Or, you know, if you're a Thunder Crash Titan or you have Strand.
Guardian down.
There you go. And then there's a secret chest up there. Why do I have...
Cheese on that bit as well. The first bits you can jump and then just land straight against the wall.
Yeah, that's what I do. Everybody get the secret chest. Still get those spoils. And sometimes it gives you enhancement cores as well. There are a bunch of little, I don't know what you want to call them, artifacts you can collect along the way to get a shader. There is one somewhere in this wall here. You might have to float a little bit. I no longer see it because I got it, but it's, yeah, it's like, I think hidden somewhere in there. Yeah, it's easier to go there and then kind of float down or drop down this. We'll have to do a collector run. Okay, so when these doors open, nobody shoot. Okay, before anybody rallies, you're gonna want overload. Thunderlord is amazing. Or Div. So the concept for the next two encounters, right side is Venus, from if we're all looking straight at the lovely triangle. The right side is Venus and the left side is Mars. And you wonder, well, why don't we just say right or left? It's because we're not always facing this way. There's two plates on either side that one person on each side will need two people to hold plates. Whoever holds plates, you have to stand here. So this is the Venus plate. You have to stay on it to keep it open. A overload champion will spawn from here. You will have to kill it before he reaches the plate, because if he reaches the plate, the portal to Venus will close. Ads will also come in from behind. So you kind of, yes, you're doing ad kill clear, but you're also making sure you're keeping the portal open. And then occasionally the gatekeeper will, and I started it. Really? That starts it now? Gatekeeper spawns here. I thought as long as... Okay. Alright, and then who... So the other part of this is you go in. We have to take a relic to kill the Minotaurs. And that means going inside. The problem is, once you take a relic inside, you have to bring it back out to kill... Pass it over to the other side, but there's a debuff. So 4 of us have to play hot potato with the relic, while 2 people keep the plates open. So... Okay. Alright. I can either float or start with the relic. Who wants... Does somebody want to float, or do they want to start with the relic? I need one more. Alright, so then Dad, why don't you come over on this plate and hold down Venus? Because the encounter does not start until I pick up the relic. Okay. Alright, so I'm coming. Oh, gatekeeper. They spawns in the middle. He takes priority. Coming. You can walk into these Minotaurs. You can push them off. Stasis is wonderful as well. It freezes them. But here you go. Alright, and then you'll have to give it to Lone. Yeah. And Lone will take it in on the other side. Go to Mars. If you're a German god like Aeon, you don't need a relic. You can just push them all off the edge with a sword. The other thing with the relic is you can drop it or pass it off to somebody, but it can only be dropped for, I think, a maximum of 8 seconds. Oh, he's so... Oh, you bitch!
Guardian down.
Hang on. Nope, I got it. Push him, walk into him, keep him, delay him. Oh. Ah. Stasis will freeze or delay him. If you hold up a sword in black, that helps push him too. You can walk into him. He himself really doesn't hurt you. It's him combined with the ads. If you have a lot of ads, it'll it will rotate once he's
Right left.
once he's killed on one, then he comes to that. He goes, well, I'm going to try the other side, and yeah, yep. And then whatever side the Minotaur isn't on, a Wyvern will spawn.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you kill him on one side, he goes to the other. Oh no, I had him. I was pushing him off the edge. But I had to stop to pick up the relic before that killed us. Do you want me to bring the relic, or do you... Okay, then I'll just take, I'll just, if that's the case, actually, X, go with him on the left, and I will just take the relic on the right, and help him keep track of ads and pushing, because it's easier to push him off on... Who died? Oh. Oh, you're swapping characters. I didn't realize. I thought you were still here.
Guardian down.
Yeah. No. I mean, if you want to go, you can go run in on Venus right now and try to push him. Never mind. So the whole point of the process of this whole thing is they're trying to create the, I don't know, the sequence to release Atheon from his trap in the ends of time, which, if I remember my lore correctly, the Vex kept Shaxx trapped for, not Shaxx, yeah, Shaxx, Saint trapped for like over 1,000 years, and they kept having to make more and more complex traps for him, from the Black Forest into this, and create a whole new world. And Atheon finally came in here to try to, yeah, Atheon tried to come in here to finish him once and for all, and instead he got trapped here. Which, if you go through the portals, Venus is always very lush and green and tropical, and Mars is very desert-like, barren and sandy, because they are two different worlds. I call it the Upside Down. But yes, now Atheon is trapped here, lost to the ends of time. Oh no. Shh, shh, shh. All right. Okay, so the two of you are gonna go on Mars, and I'll just hold down Venus. Oh no! No, 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 no. You're gonna want to go on the other side, because I'm gonna keep the relic on Venus. Technically, we only need 3 now. Oh, never mind. I got murdered. We'll have to wait for him to come in because I dropped the relic. That was my bad. For master, what you do is 3 people without the relic go on one, and for the challenge as well. So the challenge is to kill the Minotaur or the Praetorian and the Wyvern. I think it's 5 or 3 seconds of each other. So you have 2 people go, you open the portals, then you have 2 people going on one side with the relic and 3 people on the other, and they stay there the entire time, and one person stays outside just to reopen the portals, and they can go hide all the way in the very far back of the stairs, because once the Praetorians and the Wyverns are all killed on the inside, the ads despawn, and they can just come stand on the plates real quick to open the portals. Oh. Oh, he's restarting. Oh wait, that wasn't him. Who was that? Uh-oh. That was Earl.
Oh, sorry, Daddy.
Oh. Oh no! Okay, hang on. Let's see.
Here's me.
Let's see if we can get one more real quick then. Well, yeah, VSync is going to help with your frames. You can also just put a frame limit. Destiny does very wonderful and complicated things to your PC. Where is... Oh, he's doing Crota. Why is there only 4 in Crota? He's insane. Anybody have just one they think they might be able to pull? Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Do the allocation.
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. No, let me in. Let's see.
Guardian down.
There we go. Yay. There's Austin.
Oh, are we going with it, or?
We have one more. Austin's coming in. Hello. Take your time. We're kind of just sticking around. Yeah, that's that noise every time something sacrifices that isn't the Praetorian. You hear that weird, I don't know what, yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah, you're in that party, but I'm gonna wait till you actually load in before we put a flag down again. Because sometimes Bungie be a hoe like that. Um, is anyone here not done a ghost?
I can also do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can try to do a ghost. Yeah, if we do it, I was just saying that one's a good one to do too. It's intense. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, you can grab the relic and I'll just stand on a plate and be useless. I like being useless. If you think you're gonna need help though, just call and one of us will pop over. Oh, I mean, you can come back out. That's fine. It's the only cooldown is being able to hold the relic on the outside. Oh, that's got the plate. We have plates. I think he has it. I think Austin has it inside if you want to go in and help him. Oh, who has the relic? Somebody has to be holding it or we would be dead. Lone, do you have the relic? Who's got the relic? Or has somebody even picked it up? Has anybody picked it up? Okay, X, yeah, come get that and go take that, yeah, to Venus. Mars to push off the edge. So Falone, if you want to go into Mars and just help, you can. We got, I think Dad and I got it on this side.
Guardian down.
He might be able to get... There's no relic, just push him. Vive them.
Guardian down.
Okay. Here. Lone, you can... Yeah, you can take this. Oh no, keep those up the black. Or did we get them all? Did we get them all?
Yeah,
We-
I don't know.
We're good. Whoever has the relic, please do not drop it, but come on outside and everybody go to the front. We have to kill, group kill 3 more Praetorians. First one drops up here in the middle. Second one will drop on Venus side, and the third one on Mars side. Then we murder turkeys. You can push them off, yeah, and then I'll go over here. Is he not cooperating? Alright. Alright, come to the middle. Wyvern spawn on both portals. And then one more behind us on the stairs. And voila. Yep. This is where you want your DPS builds. Rockets, linears, scouts, snipers. Yeah. I have a well. Okay. So what happens is, just like for the last encounter, there's a Mars and there's a Venus. I'm gonna tell you now, if you've never done this before, just follow me so you understand, like, what you're doing, and it's not a like, oh my god, what do I do? So, Daddy Atheon will spawn, like, here in the middle, and he'll be trying to shoot us all, and we can't do anything about it because he's Atheon. We'll kill ads for a little bit. Flyboys, flying harpies spawn on the right and left side in the air. Kill all but one. Please leave one alive. I know it's going to be an annoying little shit, but please leave one alive, because once you kill him, it spawns 8 more, so I will deal with 1 over 8. If you kill the last one, you better kill the next 6, 7. Then Atheon will do this thing where he says he opens a time stream, and 3 of us will be randomly selected to go into the Upside Down. Whether it's Venus or Mars, we won't know. We will land here. So if you've not done this before, I think that's Dat and X. You're gonna come all the way here because I'm gonna show you what exactly you're gonna do. 3 of us will run. We'll spawn here. The relic will be here. 1 of you will have to grab the relic. All 3 of you need to constantly be on the move and book it. As you're running down the steps, there will be a gatekeeper here. Kill him as you're coming down here. A nade, a rocket, something real quick. Then keep running. Don't stop running. Then you're going to run all the way to here. And then all the way to here. And then you're going to turn around, and the 2 people who do not have the relic are going to shoot oracles that spawn in the air in the order that we call. There is a picture in the... Yeah, let me get that picture.
One thing when they do the call out too, there's only 3 of the shoulders. So on the picture you've got close left, close mid, close right. So that's
Mm-hmm.
across there, and then the far left, far mid, far right.
So now that we already know you can count to 7, now you're going to be tested on whether you know your left or right. If you have the relic, you have to constantly keep cleansing you and the teammates, because you're in the upside down, or you will go blind. Whatever button you use to block on sword, whether that's C, X, E, R1, I don't know what you use. Yeah, whatever you use to block on sword, it's the same for that. Please, please do not drop the relic. I've done raids with, people have done it 60 times over. They're too close here. They're shooting the oracles. They drop the relic and it goes over the abyss. You can drop the relic, but at 8 seconds, if you don't pick it up before 8 seconds, you wipe us all. You have to team shoot in order unless you have Xeno that can one-shot. You have to team shoot them in order. It'll 3 phases. So there's a possibility of 6 oracles. Only 3 will spawn at a time. It'll call out, like Lone said, front right, back mid. Obviously, the one left is the last one you shoot. Please team shoot them together. You'll do that 3 times. On the 3rd time, well, before you come out, when you spawn in, that's immediately when you tell us where you are. So if you say we spawned on Venus, then somebody is going to come stand on the Venus plate to open it, because that's the only way you can get back out. Once you open the plate, you don't have to stay on it, because Explodey Boys do float all around. You can stand on this and open the plate, and the Explodey Boys will never touch you. Once you open the plate, I do recommend standing here. You can, at this time, shoot the 2 remaining dudes in the sky. They don't respawn till after DPS. So you can stand here, take care of a bunch of the ads before they even get over here. If you don't get pulled and you need somebody to do callouts, up here is wonderful. And if you have certain chair emotes, you can even emote, I think. No, I'm on the wrong character. Yeah, there's certain ones of the emotes where you can sit back here and you go in the wall, but you can see everything from here. Yeah. Yeah. Once you shoot the oracles 3 times, it's DPS phase. Whatever side you went into. So if you got teleported to the upside down of Venus, please don't drop the oracle. You're gonna come through. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna run up the stairs this way. You're gonna go through the portal, but it's gonna have you come out this way. So you're gonna have to run around the side of the portal and then come here on the stairs for DPS. If you have the relic, please, please do not drop it. Once you come outside, you will have to cleanse one more time or you will go blind. While we're doing DPS, one of us will get imminent detain. It's like that same bubble we had earlier with Templar, thank you. If you hear a very high-pitched whining noise, you're not having a stroke unless you smell toast as well. It is imminent detained. You'll see the buff on the left-hand side. It has a countdown. I like you all, but get the fuck away. Because if you... They chain everybody. Yeah, you will chain everybody, and none of us will be able to shoot anybody out. And we will wipe. Yeah, it's on the left-hand side. And you'll hear a weird noise. And if you have it, say, I have it, because most times you'll hear people say, who has it? Because you'll hear it. You'll hear somebody else have it. You'll hear the high-pitched whining. It'll be distant. You'll be like, who has it? Who has it? If you have it, please don't run backwards right into the portal, because if you run right into the portal, we can't get you. you'll go blind and we can't go back to get you, and we have to pray and hope that we get sent back there a second time, or you'll wipe us because there's no way to go back and get you. If you have it on this side, I recommend going down here. And yeah, you can time it if you are really skilled at it. You can time it as Atheon is stomping, he will break it, or you can throw a, depending on what type of grenade you have, I believe if you have a fusion, that will pop it if you throw it at your feet right before it goes off. Yeah. Yeah, I just please, and then when you're doing DPS, I always put my well on like the second platform instead of this top platform because people always back up into it because we're shooting rockets. Please don't strafe. Please don't strafe. If you drop the relic to go do your super, say you're a Titan, you have Thunder Crash, say I'm dropping relic to super so somebody else knows to pick it up. Yes. And you can juggle it. Or you can also wait till like the DPS phase is the last 4 or 5. If you have Thunder Crash, you can drop the relic, Thunder Crash, the relic will then despawn. You don't have to worry about it being lost to the gates of time or whatever. For team shooting, the oracles, a scout, a sniper, Xeno, hand cannons, shotguns, and regular fusions are not going to reach the back oracles. Regular fusion will reach the front ones, will not reach the back. But it is a matter of group, teamwork, whatever. Sure. Oh. No. You won't even be able to super inside the... I mean, you can super, it won't go anywhere. Yeah. No. You'll have a big enough of a countdown. I think it's like 10 or 15 seconds, so you'll know when it'll occur. Yeah. It's better for you to run closer to Atheon and get killed and not chain the rest of us, and for us to res you after DPS than for you to stay too close and chain us all. Because it's that bubble, like, if I got it and I was next to Dark right now, he would get it. But yeah, it says, and that your opens the time streams or whatever. He does. Why is it? Oh, Dark is fucking with them. You gonna get him to walk off the edge? I heard that was a thing in D1 or when this first came out. You could. Oh no. Get a marker. Get a marker. Write them on your hands now.
You play it on PC or
Yeah, PC.
in which hand do you hold your mouse in?
Right.
Do you have more than one monitor? I've done it too. We've all done it.
The craziest one is the frustrated
Yeah, we didn't wipe once on the lanterns. In bridge. Aeon is very good at the lanterns, I will say that. Aeon backpack is big and strong. I almost shot left. Well, we're on Mars. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, go ahead. Thank you. Oh! You dropped it too long. Shoot, if you have a marker, you can just, I don't know, write in booger. He was. Once we get teleported, let him come forward. He does. No, yeah. Yeah, they don't let you use. That used to be the cheese that you could hide back there, and apparently somebody was telling me that's still where you can go and do heat rises to technically go off the map and not get teleported. Is it just you have to be out of bounds to trigger that? Huh. No, you have to shoot them in the order.
No, we usually call out when people do park, we only call out the first two because the third one's like it will be the last one. So that's why I only call out the first two.
It's less words processed because sometimes people will just shoot whatever word they heard last. Only 3 will spawn, but there's a possibility, there's 6 different possibilities.
It's better to learn this now.
Yeah, that's why I figured we'd do a teaching one tonight, and so then that way, you know, after reset. God damn it. Mars. Have the team shoot. Middle left. Alright. See. I need a cleanse. I'm right in the well. Can I get a cleanse, please? I have no idea what I'm shooting. I need the cleanse before the oracle goes away, and I go blind forever. I was right in the middle of the well. I had to run down and set the well. I can't see anything, so somebody's got to tell me where to go. I'm blind. There we go. Yeah. I was more concerned about getting a well down before getting cleansed. Actually, that's very good damage. See, well, I mean, there was pretty much just 5 of you because I didn't do any damage. much imminent. Yeah, it's those frickin' sun bracers. I'm telling you, if you have 3 locks on sun bracers that can pop it all on him, you can kill him before he starts moving. Hammer
With that
Verities, yeah, that works as well too. But the
we can kill him now with just the child and Briarbacks.
really, I haven't.
Yep.
I'm still working on a build. But congratulations. Did anybody get Vax? No. Well, so you still don't have it? Well, starting tomorrow, we can farm Atheon for it. So if you see, like you can, once you get a weapon, you can use spoils to re-roll it, which is why I say always get all the spoils that you want. Um, and then the only time you can re-roll the time loss ones is in a master Vogue. So even though I've done master and I have the time loss weapons, I can only re-roll them if I am doing a master, at least a master Atheon. But yeah, good job, guys. That was not that long. That was, I told you that would be way faster than than North and Crota. But yeah, we'll try to at least do a catalyst run this week, and I'm hoping that maybe we can get 1 or 2 more people Vex who don't have Vex, so we can do the catalyst one run once.
Well, the problem was I've got every single
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was just chasing up the blind sheep.
Yeah. But let's see. That was... Even though this wasn't a scheduled activity, do I still put it that it was a Sherpa in the...
I mean, it was you can't stats, especially for it's gonna fix it. If the bidden request not delivered, put it in, then yeah.
Alright.
You're trying to farm.
I mean, I don't know, I would, like, just in general, just for stat-wise, how many Sherpas do I have for Vogue? Right now I have 55, and that should give me 57. And that'll be my 154th clear, so. Alright. Definitely, if you want to do it again this week, put it in the requested. And I am also always down for a Master Vogue, because I think Master Vogue is fun. It's not as intense as a GM, but it is a little bit more challenging. But then it gets fun to, like, bully the things. It's just chaos, and it's fun chaos, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And then we could start doing the challenges, because if whatever the challenge is that week, it gives you double loot, double chest if you complete the challenge. It's the farm, yeah. Yeah, I still need to do Rabid Relic, Eyes of Atheon. I need, yeah, and Dragon's Den. Rabbit Relic is you let him teleport and never block him. Eyes of Atheon, you never shoot the Explodey Boys. On yeah, on Atheon, and then I forget what. Then what is I forget um what is Dragon's Den? That's a good question. I should know. Oh, um, only using super damage to kill the wyverns at confluxes. Yeah. But when you do certain, I will say this, and this I've noticed this is new, that it wasn't when I originally started doing VOG. I've noticed that the more challenges you complete under the Vault of Glass title, it says it increases your initial first time Vex drop rate. Certain ones that have like a exotic engram next to them. So Rabbit Relic does, Dragon's Den does, and Eyes of Atheon. I don't know what the rest are because I already have them completed, but if you look at your Vault of Glass Triumph, it might show you which ones increase your chance for Vex to drop. Yeah, that is newer. I didn't notice that before.
When Bug first came out, that wasn't there.
Yeah, and I think it's just because it's an older one. I noticed, I think it's the same for, I think it's just to help people catch up on the legend raids.
Chance for the run. Sorry if I sound.
Oh gosh, go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, it's the same for Deep Zone. Night. Yeah, it's the same for Deep Stone I see as well. Certain challenges increase Eyes of Atheon or Eyes of Tomorrow.
You're for farming this. Yeah, yeah, we'll happy to do that.
Okay. All right. Neat. Shit.
Thanks for the run. I have stuff to do. Might be back later. Who knows?
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
As well after this.
I was thinking about it.
I could.
I don't. Let's see. I did a prophecy earlier today. Which one do you want to do?
Doesn't matter.
Shade.
Onyx? 50 radiance. Total? Yeah. Yeah, I think. I don't remember the exact criteria. We passed that threshold.
Yeah.
Where I would be at, the only one that still gets for the.
I don't know what the requirements are for Diamond though.
That's the heart hope.
And I've done that though. I guess I should.
Isn't it like 8 tags or something like that?
No. So for diamond, you have to be only the people who only get diamond with the game for a while.
Or day ones.
Yeah, not really day. I don't think I don't remember it being only just day ones, but it's also you have to be pretty involved with the server.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of like desk stuff.
Where is it? Rewards time. Shade, I need you to be able to do full VOG runs without me before we talk about Master. I need you to start carrying other people through it. Because Master VOG, there is no space for any carrying. Everybody needs to know how to do every encounter because a lot of those challenges for Master is everybody does have to do every mechanic at some point as you're rotating and juggling shit and dealing with champions as well. So go forth, my child, and start running Vox. Yeah, where is the thingy that says about...
Like the division.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it. So
it's
I
in
know exactly.
Raid Special Division, but then I don't know. I don't know if it actually lists the things because when I asked to join, I said I'm uh American time zone. But here's all my raid report or whatever, and they just put me right in Onyx.
It's true.
There's not a lot of us. There's like,
There used to be more, but a lot of the people, uh, everyone moved to other divisions because
play with friends.
they do their criteria, which is 3 raids per week.
Yeah, that's where it is. That's what they require. Hang on, where is guidelines and info? Oh, it's in guidelines and info, I think. Um, so maybe aggression. Members of the raid special divisions do not suffer a -10 score decay each week, but have extra weekly requirements. Uh, Always, raid members of Division Onyx always need to do 3 full raid clears per week on top of a weekly 500k seasonal XP. Diamond does not have any weekly raid requirements for staying in the clan. They have a separate special activity tracker. Um, are hard capped. Yeah.
Flawless, trio, duo, full clear, day one.
I don't have day ones. I have flawless, I have duos and trios. I just don't have any day ones. Um, and then I'm also in the Sherpa as well, but that's just me because I like Sherping. I know that has no requirement. Honestly, I fully believe that if you want an Onyx or Diamond roll, you should be required to do amount of Sherpas. If you have that much experience, you should be required to at least have some sort of Sherpas. There's an there's an asshat in the chat that has like over 900 raid clears, and he has a total of 17 Sherpas.
Like, I mean, role players are like the people. I always try to put them like, yeah, like you can do a clear, but like role player, just like a general.
At 900, he probably still has more full clears than I do. Yeah, where am I? I'm up to. I like do full runs unless we're farming for something. I'm up to. Actually, let me update this. That put me to 290.
I used to be like pretty already, but then at some point like
Yeah, I started playing when, like, the last 2 weeks of Beyond Light.
yeah,
So I haven't been, like, when I started playing, Deepstone and Vogue were the only two raids. Well, you could do Garden and Last Wish, but I wasn't around for when they launched. I wasn't even around when Deepstone came out. Or Vogue.
you didn't miss out.
No. Um, I like Deepstone.
It has its moments. I think I think they definitely undercut it when they just didn't give like a master. Uh,
I wonder if they'll do that if they ever.
I don't think they will because they only started master raids. And then anything past multi-class, that's when they start.
Mm, That makes sense.
Everything before that was like because during that time was when they were leaving. Was it the fucking who was what was Bungie working with? What company?
Oh,
Activision?
yes.
Or not Activision or something like that? I don't know. They broke the contract, so it was during that time. It was a really weird transition.
Yeah.
So they got off of the Blizzard .NET store. They shifted to Steam. That was a whole ordeal.
Iron Wolf. Where is it? Required War Minds. Client score. Um,
That was back in like 2019.
yeah, I started playing this last solstice was my third solstice, and I started on a solstice, like the last 3 days of solstice, and I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
yeah. I just play whenever I can.
Uh,
And then just do my three clears. Photos.
yeah.
Um,
How do they
Let's go
count?
Sword Masters.
How do they count Sherpas on GMs? There's no way to track that.
There is.
Please tell me how, because I would love to know.
I think I don't know if there's a tracker, but I remember that there was. I don't remember it was in the API that they were able to check, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a website to do that.
Yeah. Good server, OBS. Pet pics. Do you
Hello.
do you want to do a dungeon?
I can.
I don't. I just remember someone in the call was like, yeah, they're like,
Oh, well, we had, yeah, Lone took somebody through to get their Galahorn, because they just came back to playing like 2 days ago, and they haven't played since Beyond Light. Um, and and then I knew somebody else had just gotten, I thought maybe I gotten Galahorn, so I was like, if you don't have Galahorn, let's at least get you Galahorn. Yeah, they work on the Catalyst. I have to look that up to remember how to do all that. Um,
it's pretty not.
Did the dude get the timer buff on your thing and go to each chest?
yeah.
The only one that sucks is the waterfall by the bows.
That guy's.
But you don't have to kill him. You just have to shoot him one time with like a rocket or something, and it'll drop it.
Hmm. Would you ghost?
Okay. You can check your Sherpas.
Really? Not report. Oh.
It's like I'm pretty sure this script Grandmaster report, and then I only got 26. It's really hard to Sherpa because I feel like they think I'm an honest.
Oh, it does show me. Ah, I have 16, but I have 80. I have 87 clears and 16. I'm just happy they come out tomorrow. I'm not happy about that they've put every fucking psyops.
They did the battleground.
The moon one, like I will stand by this and I will die on this hill. I think GMs are the hardest PvE and like content and game content in this game because even on master raids, you don't get kicked back to orbit if your team wipes. You rally at every checkpoint. You know, you can swap weapons. Your weapons aren't locked. And you have 6 people to keep you alive versus 3. And there's no time limit or crunch on getting through the raid. So I will always stand by that GMs are the hardest thing, and I'm okay with that. And then people bitch about how GMs need to be accessible to everybody. Well, that's why there's different tiers. Everybody can do the same activity, it's just at different difficulty levels. What people want is golf balls to be accessible to everybody. And those are also very accessible to everybody if you just level up your vendor ranks. Every single one of those vendors will give you a golf ball when you reset your rank. To do some of the night, yeah.
I
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're doing GMs, you're probably pretty invested in get yeah. And you probably have got, Galahorn day one. So
season 10 or 11 that they gave us for one season, the PlayStation exclusive one. I can't think of Festering Core. Like I want all those actors they taken out, and they could have retuned them so like it appeared that like the witness was peering through the sidewalls, things like that, shattered images. Could have done so many different options with it to make it look like the witness was watching the same entire time. Pretty cool. But instead, it takes battlegrounds.
I want Hollowed Lair back.
That was
A horrible one when they introduced baby Screeps. It
oh
it was fun though. The jump scare alone on that one was so fun. And the baby Screeps were broke when they first introduced them and they were teleporting under the ground.
so triple stasis warlocks
Yep.
freezing everything
Yep.
and then dumbing TPUs.
Yep, because Tikus would track everything around the corner. You didn't even have to see them. And then that's when the stasis turrets would, like, pretty much stun them too.
It was like immediate stun launch.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do. Oh, actually, I need to go there.
Just give me farming gyms. It's like probably the whole week.
Shade, I'm not sure if I'm doing any more raids tonight. This one was just on the schedule.
It's all posts. It should be as well this week.
I think it's the moon. Is that the PsyOps one? I thought it was Battlegrounds.
Where does Lazda go?
Oh, oh, oh.
It's like the
I'm thinking Warden of Nothing.
It's gonna feel like
It wasn't requested,
but it's super free.
but it was scheduled among us.
I'm excited.
It wasn't a requested one where people can request for Sherpas in the clan. But it was coordinated and scheduled. Yesterday we were talking about it because they needed to get Vex. Who's... I joined. No, that's fine. I need to come here anyways.
Hello,
which
Guardian.
things
Welcome.
are gonna be worrisome in my school is Europa and Mars.
I think that's fine. I think after
Mars one is good. Mars one is the one where you put the fucking on the wall, right?
yeah, that's
Okay, that's yeah, it's not gonna be bad. Europa is gonna be a little rough because
they have the Shrieker.
that arena,
I just don't like it.
the Shrieker.
That one's hard because there's not a lot of cover against it.
Checking.
You can go on the edges, but
Which one's the Shrieker one? What's that one? Europa?
the Shrieker one's
Oh,
Europa's the one with the
What if the Traveler's not what we thought it was?
not Europa was the big turret or the big Colossus that
Guardian's
you
journey.
consider in the arena. Or am I thinking of the
Are you thinking about the Mars one?
no, because I thought you had the gunship pick up the balls and stuff and throw them at the knees to start it.
You might be thinking something else.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was only the battlegrounds. There was only 2.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull Nightfall report right now and see what that says. Devil's Lair corrupted. That's last season. Really? You don't have it updated?
No, it won't be updated until Thursday, probably.
They should have it as of tomorrow, since Nightfall's open up tomorrow.
Oh, were you talking to a loot table?
Yeah. Well, no, I think they already have the loot table out for Nightfalls.
Risen by the Traveler.
Psyops. I'm just trying to look at.
And usually they don't release it until it starts.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just,
Surprised.
I know I picked Danny before.
Fenchurch does the
Mars,
exploring. I make the deals.
Schedule season of the Witch. Heist Battleground, Devil's Lair, Heist Europa, Devil's Lair, Battleground Mars, Light Blade, which is just as annoying. Battleground Moon, Scarlet Keep, which I'm excited about Scarlet Keep because I haven't done that one as a GM yet. I haven't done it as a GM, and I know it's going to be hard.
That one you can't actually bake the boss anymore, and you have to just slap
She gets damage gated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that's tomorrow is the one where you have to go in the little room with the Shrieker. You're right. On Europa.
Is what makes you a Guardian.
I wonder if there's a that's gonna be.
Plan is probably just to run Victor, so take it from my team.
And that's why my argument in the group chat, the group chat earlier is stasis turrets. Season of the Witch. Weapon.
I just like if someone makes a post in the LFG group, we'll go guys. I'm usually in the start screen just like watching YouTube videos. Or like
That's August, September. Loaded question, Osprey, Buzzard. So what are the new weapons they're bringing?
Warden's Law is the bow thing.
but they're both like returning.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Wasn't the bow like a blue bow?
They brought it back. I'm surprised. But like if you're just gonna get a bow, you might as well get fucking Stag.
Yeah, everybody has pending or TBD for the frickin' weapon drop schedule.
What if the Traveler's not what we thought it was?
I'm assuming it's
And you know they're gonna have it like be double rewards on the freaking hardest one.
The art.
You know how that goes. That's how it's gonna be.
They did psyops for when they did the psyops one that for the rocket launcher. I only did I think last time.
Yeah.
Like 4 times and 3 times got
Risen
gold,
by
1
the
time got
traveler.
flat.
Rhythmic
Never got a
physical
rocket
expression
until
won't win a fight, but they
when
feel
they actually fixed it.
feeling good is better than
And like, you have to like kill the chicken, or you have to like pass and like kill the chicken. Or you plug it out.
Alright. You wanna do a ghost or a pit? Or I could do a ghost. I got the exotic, but I am no. I just got the exotic last night, so I don't even know what I need to do on it.
So okay, it's pretty good. There's you have to grab a buff from the first encounter. So you finish first encounter, you go back to the start. You grab like the buff in a hole. And
The
you grab
Iron
it to
Lords are
shrine,
watching.
and then you will do it 2 more times.
Oh, so it's like the what's that? Stasis Scout and Deep Dives kind of
It's the
thing.
same. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same concept. I didn't even finish that one, but apparently the Stasis Scouts they
It's
give a head start.
yeah.
Ramp up.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't know if it's worth an exotic,
Yeah, it's not worth
m-
it.
but I'm also not a huge Dead Man's fan either, so even though I love that exotic mission.
Oh, percentage?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. Oh, okay, you're one of them.
Lucent Hive.
When I got the catalyst,
Risen by the traveler.
to the ground, and then slowly.
We do. Yeah. Actually, does anyone want to do a pit? Is that the rotator?
Yeah.
Cause I need some.
What you need
Yeah, I'm having trouble rolling at the. I got briar binds and they're shit briar binds, and I'm trying to get. I can get 100 resil and 100 recov if I select fragments that I don't really want, but I can only do like 90, 100, or 90, 80 if I select the fragments I actually want to use. And I've probably
Travelers not what we
dismantled like 40 pieces of armor from
that's it.
the helm trying to get a good one. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a pit. Here we go.
light versus light.
Send you a friend request, Austin. So if you want to run tomorrow, just let me know.
Yeah, I might be doing another teaching bug tomorrow with an all-girl group, and this is not, yeah. Yeah, but if it's a fire team full of women, do you mind teaching? Okay. Girls have cuties? Okay. I legit have, I mean, I get that. Like, I have legit joined LFGs, like off of Bungie.net, and they thought my name was not actually related to a female. And when they hear me talk, they're like, "Oh, you have to leave." And I'm like, "Why? I have more clears than all of you." And they're like, our one buddy can't function with a female present. Like, he's gonna start throwing up." And we're like, "Okay." Like when dude he's like, "I get so nervous, I start puking," and I'm like, "Oh my god, are you telling me you're like a real life Raj from fucking what's that? Big Bang Theory?" That is one thing. That's one thing I'm not very good at doing.
Do you just think it's hanging on the low afternoon? This is some reason class which turns down low afternoon when they turns upward. Myself, probably jump to Onyx tomorrow.
Yeah, there's only 25 of us right now.
Really?
Yeah. And Onyx is not regional, it's everybody from. But I'm also doing like I'm in the Sherpa whatever, which isn't a separate clan, but it's like Sherpa division.
Or like, let's say, at least have somewhat kind of respect for me.
I don't. So, double stack, snow cone, and spider. And then you said snow cone or pizza. Where's snow cone? Oh, snow cone's all the way down the bottom. Alright, oh yeah, I'll head over there. No, you can split up. That's why I like, it's hard to find 3 swords, but yeah.
I walked in the room and I got the picture.
Where is a sword? Oh, you are all the way across the map! Yeah, I'm good. I am good. Oh, oh. And also falling through the freaking things. Where the fuck is the sword thing? Aha! Hello! I found a sword! I got a sword. He fell from the sky on me. No idea where he came from.
Been so long since I've done this myself.
Hey, you get a boss check?
Woo! Don't make me. Yeah, this is one dungeon I like where you can everybody can split up.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you have a sword.
Guardian down.
Ew.
I'll be
Ew. Is a hunter main? Ew. I I just it's so slippery and then nobody can adjust once they're off them. Mhm.
I like playing I usually PvP sometimes, but if I really
A man of culture.
I got
I think it I agree. Lucky Pants? Oh yeah. You can just fling it at her. Oh, that works. Um, right before, yeah, before Stasis Hunter got the PvP nerf, I would be that toxic asshole that would go in on Stasis Hunter with the Shadow chest piece, Shatter Dive, and the chest piece, and have ignition code with blinding and fighting line. It's AIDS. It's complete AIDS. Because you just blind them and then shatter dive them and then just dodge and you have everything because fighting line is unlimited ammo. I do too. Really? Yeah, Titan's my least. I'm just.
Not a full stomach, like the old way, so about power 2 spam. But hitting the boost scale,
Guardian down.
it's a monarch and a weapon swap, or it's about
Just be a Titan. Just be an Arc Titan and
not
fair.
anytime I exit on Arctitan is if I'm actually wanting to be an easy, and then also I'm doing shit with conditional finality
I have a buddy who uses Syntea swords, but he does Stasis Titan, and he's filthy with it. I don't know how he times those slides just right, so not only does he deflect that, he then will temporarily shoot the little stasis runner and freeze somebody in front of him. Yeah, and he does that, and it's stupid. Because he just runs into people, runs straight at people shooting at him, slides, freezes them, and then kills them. Nope. It's stupid. Yeah. Steve, we can talk about this. Why are you so angry today?
Remember I'm playing like Conquer
Lumina.
Well, like if I'm like smart, you wanna
Oh, Ignis is the first drop for trials. I thought they were never bringing that back. I have a shitty adept one and then like a god roll normal one. It's the same with my paladin.
how my
But don't be mad. It's Steve, Bob, and Larry.
We are now. Jordan is
Sounds like work. What branch? Ooh, I'm an army brat. My dad at 68 just decided he was gonna go back into motocross, something he hasn't done since his late 20s, and bought a dirt bike and did his first race this weekend. I was like, what's the dirt bike equivalent of you'll shoot your eye out? And he's like, you'll pinch your dick? And I'm like, I'm not even gonna tell you that, but are you sure you know what you're doing? He's like, I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm like, that's what every old man says. I was like, this is like your third midlife crisis. But it's not even midlife. Well, he started, like, he's always been a big skier, and he ran cross country for Army, too. And he always did the baton death marches and all that shit. So he's always kept in shape. But eventually, your body catches up with you. But he was like, my goal is to not ever need the bar next to the toilet when I get up. It's like, okay. So he started doing a bunch of training and conditioning like 2-3 years ago, and he does tons of ski trips now, and apparently we now also race motocross. Alright. Debatable. He's a nerd. I'll hold plate. Or actually, you know what? I need to get a ball because I have high suffering. He really is a nerd, but he's got like 5 frickin' masters. And Army paid for it. He started out engineering. Well, they kept offering the pay as long as he did night classes, and he was like, okay. Yeah, nah. On top of a 40-hour job? Yeah, no, I'm good. only at 4. We should be done soon. Ew.
I
Ooh.
really like
Yeah, I have a decent one. I tell people who just start out, go do, not do that. Go do the Stars Harbor and get a heretic with lasting impressions. Like if you need a jazz hands, party hands. All right, let me remember to save a checkpoint. Yeah, so we can just farm. I never learned it. I just wander around until I see red on my radar. Pretty much. I'm sure there's like a diagram somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, there it is. Remember, look at this.
No!
I got 8.
Ew. Haven't seen that one in a while. Hmm. That, yes.
Man,
It's Bungie and it's old servers. What the fuck? I forgot I was on a warlock because I was already thinking about switching to my hunter for the checkpoint. And I went to double jump and then it worked out. Mine, when I loaded in today, it took a couple minutes to show anybody on my list. And I thought it was a Steam issue. I'm like, wait, it's not Tuesday. And I swear to God, if I fall one more time on this. Oh no. I'm not moving. Hmm. Mm. Do I need to go this way? I do. No, wait. What? I, c- well, first, I don't have a sword on me. Yeah, I can't even get your ghost. I can run under it, but I can't get his ghost. That's the thing. No, it's right in the thingy. Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. It was showing me on the other side. It was showing you like under these.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Yeah. Should get the
No. I can't jump either. What the fuck? Is there red on your radar? Isn't this the way? Oh. It's where I am. Maybe? No. No, it's not. That's what the glowy rocks are for. Yeah.
I was like, no, really?
Oh no. I only did that. We were trying to get somebody through quota for the first time. And he didn't even have a sword with eager edge. So I just kept seeing him make himself fall faster into like a hole. But then, okay, we're gonna start this. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
But I want to keep farming it on my warlock, so we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get it on my. Get it on my hunter. Yeah.
I can switch to my armor.
Oh, I already switched, so. I know, it's not like I can't get it again. But it was like, he must have killed everybody else at one point in time. He flung me into, like, off the map once. He flung me into a hole once. He flung me into the pendulum once and killed me. He killed somebody else, like, 2 times. And then he kept, like, he died 3 times in a row because instead of just running, he kept trying to eager edge, but he didn't know how to eager edge. And he didn't have a sword that had eager edge. So it was pointless. Yeah. And I was like, okay, you've lost your sword privileges. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna keep it on my hunter and farm on my warlock. So
Guardian down.
all right, I'll have well.
It's not like he has a lot of
Shot Titan, so it's like the natural.
Oh, bonk, yeah. Fair enough. Punch.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which
This is the one from whatever what the
Oh yeah.
whatever
Deep dives.
Yeah, the
Pacific
one.
Epitaph. Whatever that is.
Because you like it.
It does the job.
That's true. Oh god. Don't you fucking kill me, you hoe. Oh! Dodge the boss just to get clipped by a fucking acolyte. Where's another relic? Oh, there it is. Now I got it. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, my frames. I didn't even get off all my rockets. Yeah. 24 Resil, 28 Discipline, but it's doing everything else.
This is what it is.
Yeah. Alright. Mm-hmm.
We'll join.
I'll give it 5 runs. It seems to be like the number I give to like lost sectors and everything else. If I don't like get something good in 5 runs, it's just yeah. At that point you're just going to get pissed off and Bungie's just going to keep laughing at you.
Question for
Mhm.
transferring clans. The clan membership thing and request for
You can
Onyx.
just
I think you can just request a change.
type in clan application and then the mod reaches out to you.
I just
Post your reason.
I just automatically posted mine when I applied. So they had it right there. And well, I posted my raid report and my dungeon report because I was also asking for Sherpa roles. So I needed to show all my Sherpas. But yeah, you can just do it in the clan application and they'll move you.
They're pretty nice about it.
Yeah, and they're pretty fast about it too.
A lot of active users just chilling on the board.
Mhm.
Casual conversation.
There are some fanatics and elitists.
You kind of like both sides of
Yeah, there's a few people I might have muted just so I.
No, a lot of people in there were good.
I did think it was kind of funny when there was some dude that was being kind of snarky and funny, but the dude was complaining about how he couldn't. He was doing. I think he was doing. Oh, it was the altar sacrifices or whatever ritual, and he kept complaining about how he could never like couldn't kill the rock. And dude, like everybody gave him a bunch of recommendations, and he wanted to fight it. Like he just kept arguing it all, saying it wasn't possible. And to be able to I'm sorry, words are hard. Kill all the rocks in the time rock or not rocks, the tormentors. I call them rocks. The tormentors. Where is there another sword bearer? Jesus Christ. The seasonal activity where you make ties. Yeah, and so somebody was, and everybody kept giving him suggestions, and he's like, no, it's impossible. And then some dude was like, sounds like a skill issue at this point. And dude got mad at him, and he was like, Jesus Christ. And he's like, yeah, you could try asking him for help. And I was like, okay, that's really funny. I can't even be mad. That's funny as shit. Oh, we hit DPS already? Oh, yeah, well, there we go. I saw him boop him, and I was like, okay. We really don't need a well. Blew her load early. But I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. I use Phoenix Dive, but yeah. Oh, gloves again. The one thing I don't need. His gloves are my exotic. I see how it is, Bungie. I see how it is today.
That sounds called for.
Yeah, my Briar binds aren't that great.
He's 67, 29 reflex, 30 strength, everything else is 2.
Yeah. Because usually, like, whenever the drop goddamn, like, onion is always,
Yeah.
like, every other set.
Alright, so let's do... Maybe third time's the charm? You can join on me. I don't know. There's a couple people in here that it's like, if you're in a raid clan, you would expect at some point you have to. You'd think it would be acknowledged that you have to teach other people at some point. And there's some guys that are like, no, I'm not entitled ever to teach. And I'm like, it's.
Okay, so what's the part?
And he's like, it's easy. Nothing in here is ever that hard. Just watch YouTube videos on it. And I was like, and I was sarcastic with him. I was like, man, it must be nice to like do a grasp for the first time, flawless. You know, get through it solo. Like you're serious. He was arguing that nobody needs to help or teach anybody in this game, and I'm like, you're seriously saying nobody ever has showed you how to do anything else in this game before?
Derek, they don't, they didn't drag down. No. I've run into some people in the clan like that, but most of the people
Yeah.
they're not like Big Drass is like one of them. He's pretty nice about like teaching
Mm-hmm.
or even
ERA.
yeah, Jurassic. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. So is Bootneck. He's another guy in Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
They come around. So I run into them a lot.
Yeah, I just got back.
Yay!
I don't see where.
It might take a couple minutes because it's all done by Charlemagne.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking. Yeah, right.
Maybe
I don't know if they changed their name.
maybe, but another one is Booth. Booth is nice guy.
Yeah, Boof is nice. I knew Boof before I joined the clan. I had come across him in just random LFGs.
There's two. Earlier I got into those.
If not when. Oh my god, where is the sword bearer? Bitch, keep shooting me. Alright, I'm coming. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, he booped me that time. Come on. Come on. Okay, chest. Chest. Let's see what we got. What we got. 26 resil, 24 intellect. I'll hold on to it till... It's a 63 though. Apparently I need to hold standards these days. Because my... Yeah.
Currently, old Red War stuff was 71.
Yeah, I have seen a 71.
My controversies are base 71.
Must be nice.
No.
Let me guess, it's like 30 in mobility. That's, I mean,
No. Need to come back faster.
I,
Oh my brother.
I, I feel like they have made more, like, especially with the builds now. You can join on me, unloaded it.
Mods from damaging you and they give you melee
Yeah, but I feel like there's more builds from Warlock now based around melee, which used to never be the case.
only one. Actually, there's two. There's the Warlock one where you can do the arc slide throw up yourself, the arc one. And then there's the infinite freeze one with melee.
I mean, my Sunbracers, I have 100 strength, so
I got 4 Sun Bracers.
and I think it was ramen.
I just like having it and then like I feel like I can run well all the time and still match everybody in DPS.
Makes sense. I got ramen.
Seriously? Oh no. I haven't done that much.
What's up?
You're more of a support player.
Yes and no. Yes and no. I like to do both myself. So like, it's like the idea is like people are dying
Yeah.
all the time. It's mostly for me. Don't use it.
Yeah, I like using a stasis lock with Verities for like GM, PvE, raid content. Not because I want to do more damage, but because I want to give the entire team survivability. And I know it says it doesn't bust. It doesn't boost your own grenade recharge, but I swear it does. Where did the sword bearer yeeted off the edge? That hoe. He literally jumped off the edge. See, that I'm sick of already. Yeah. I know. I know. I'm happy it did, but I'm already over it. I like running Necrotics and Strand, actually. Yeah. No, not Striga. I've been using, well, I have an Immortal, but also, what's the other exotic AR? Since ARs are barrier. Quicksilver, yeah. Or I have, you know, 2 God Roll Rufuses, so. Well, they're crafted, so. For Rufus. So I have one for PvP and one for PvP. This is the first auto rifle. This is the first auto rifle I've ever liked for PvP. I'm a big pulse rifle user. No, not for PV. I like auto rifles for PvE, but for PvP, I've always been a big pulse user. Look, another fucking bear gloves.
The triumph, if you ever get one, the Sidewinder Farm, that the stasis one is insane.
What did you just call me?
Skyrim X5.
The sides hermetic farm. It's the pulse in the stasis.
Where does that drop from?
Any activity.
God damn it.
It's one of the hard parts. But it's like the messenger.
Oh, see now I have an adept messenger.
It's a good 960 fusion drop or whatever that new one is.
I mean, I love my peace of mind, but I'm a filthy Jotun user, so.
You like
I like high impact. I like using pulses. I'm one of those weird people that doesn't put like the auto fire on pulses. I like to actually control my bursts because my father taught me to count my bullets, and it's just a habit that's come across. And yeah, but I'm one of those people that hasn't done that.
Yeah. Mostly do it for
I
I don't I it's like 20 bullets for one bullet. That's when it gets tired. High impact.
I'm not sure how I feel about the conditional finality.
They nerfed it.
Yeah, and I got it, I think, after the nerf. I haven't used, I like fusions. Um, I haven't used shotguns in PvP in a while.
They made, oh, might have, it used to be at 80. I think he bumped it up to 95. The handling used to be 100.
Yeah. I mean, but I love No Time. I love my peace of mind. Um, and I loved my messenger.
The ult from the rapid fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
basically all
All right, last one. This is gonna be it. Yeah, I need to eat. I was just trying to get that raid in for the mystery spots because I knew they were staying up. I work. Yeah, but I work from home, so I literally, like, I can just get off at, I move from one computer to another. Yeah, so for me to get off and be right there around 6, and they're normally up till like 6 or 7 they're up till like 7:38 during the weekday anyway, so it's, try to get them one run in before reset. Alright. Come on. This is it. I'm gonna get something decent. I'm gonna get a bond. I'm gonna get a bond. Nope, I got a robe. I mean, 20 for a Resil, 21 strength, but still single digits for the rest. Uh, I'll use D2 armor picker and see what else I have working with it. But yeah, I went through a bunch of stuff last night just to see if I can get something. Yeah, I mean, like, I can get 100 hundreds with the gloves, but it's not with the fragments. Of course, all the good fragments are, uh,
Like you get 20,
yeah,
10, like all the bullshit.
yeah,
I don't even run triple with my wood build. I run 100 Resolve, 100 Recov, and 80 Discipline. And I found at 80 Discipline I can still get enough regen from Firevines where I'll have my nade back.
yeah.
Your nade back can move back very quickly with it, just as long as you get like 3 to 4 enemies in it.
Anything that's solar, I'll run triple 100.
Yeah, that I have triple 100s. And most of my hunter builds are triple 100s because you gotta factor that mobility, um, as another, stat. But
Very key essential play on the field for
yeah, sometimes I have friends that like they're on the hunter. I'm like, why is your mobility 20? I mean,
the only thing that's only triple 100 is only useful for like oil bucks most of the time.
yeah.
They benefit from PvP, but PvP is mostly
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then like times where like we can run they don't if anything they need their fragments to run their
Titans just need a hammer and they're good.
I like white titan.
Yeah. Well,
So which gym is it tomorrow? Europa, you said?
Europa, yeah, it's the Shrieker. So I'll be running Void Titan probably the whole time. The Ursa for Yotsas.
I'll probably either hit Void left or well left then.
I think the only problem is that we're running out of ammo. Because they made it to where like ammo drops are just super scarce in the battlegrounds lately.
yeah, they did a, what was that? Desert or starvation